makers.
Happy on the beat.
What is going on, everybody? I gotta clean my lens, it looks like. I'm still logging onto my computer, but so excuse me for that, but how is everybody doing? You saw the thumbnail, right? So I'm going to talk about that and other things. Bitcoin is over $42,000 now, just like I told you it was going to be. All the haters that were like, he says it's going to be 40,000. Yeah, I told you it was going to be, but you know, what do I know? It's also going to be 150,000 next year sometime, maybe even more. But you know, you can believe me or not, but you know, usually what I say comes true anyway. So, but you can choose to believe or not. It doesn't matter to me. But we're going to talk about that and much, much more. Let me get the open ready so we can get to it. Also, Max is going to be joining us. I don't have my thing on yet, but it will. Let's get to it now. Good time of day, whatever time of day it is for you, to all my beautiful people from around the world. How is everybody doing today? How about that one Bitcoin? How about that, right? Pretty good stuff, right? Who do we have here? But first, let me bring in Matt. There he is. What's up, brother? Hold on, I got to turn down my audio here or something. I have something feeding back.
Hi,
What's
Daniel.
up, Matt? How you doing, brother?
I'm all right. How are you? How is everybody doing?
Fantastici, like they say in Italy. Right? Isn't that right?
Absolutely, 100%. Fantastici.
So Max, we've got a lot to talk about with some things that have been brought about. You know, there's the Discord thing that we're doing, where people can take their own personal link and start spreading it out on whatever network they feel like, even if it's in another Discord or in your Facebook, in your tweets, if you're putting up videos, and people can click on that Discord link. If they join the Discord, the most who has it after 14 days gets $100, second place $75. In B&B, third place $50. So that's going to hopefully get some people to start coming back into the Discord or into the Discord for the first time. And that'll be $100, $75, $50 for those top three gatherers, if you will, of people that come to the Discord. What do you think about that?
I think it's great, and I think a lot are not going to sleep on it. I've already heard back from David Houston regarding to the referral and this B&B promotion, which he's very adamant about helping. And we all know he has a big community there in Africa, right? With all his group, right? So he's not sleeping on it. That was his exact words. I'm not sleeping on this opportunity. That's what he told me.
Well, what he's talking about there, everybody, is the 20%. David Houston, a huge influencer coming out of Africa. He's got more than 150,000 in multiple platforms following him. So he is going to be making videos and putting in the link, which is what a referral link is going to be, that has now been upped to a whopping 20.5% for every buy that somebody does when they use your link. So that is something for everybody, including David Houston and others, to take advantage of. Even influencers that have not come to us yet, that would like to get some extra income. Of course, bringing an extra buyer, if you bring in somebody, regardless of the price of World. Let's just not forget about the price of World. Let's just say that somebody brings in $100. Somebody brings in a person that buys $100. you are going to get, as a referrer, you're going to get $20, $20.50 worth of world, which is outstanding, which means obviously that if you have somebody that comes in and they buy $1,000, well, guess what? You're going to be getting, what would that be? $200, 200, that's not $250, right? It's
$205. $205, right?
$205. That's what it would be. So it would be $205 worth of world, which is absolutely outstanding. Now you go into the even bigger numbers. Now you're looking at a $10,000 buyer comes in, they buy, and you get $2,050 for that buy worth of world. And that is outstanding. It's going to be hopefully something that takes off. Once again, here at the Worldwide Token, Max and I doing things that nobody has ever done before. Of course, people are going to take the idea, Max, but of course, when they realize that this idea is spreading, where should they come to? The masters, the ones that invented this whole thing, the ones that created this type of madness that is also something that is genius to bring to the people so that they can earn more extra added income on top of what they're already doing with the Worldwide Token. What do you think, Max?
100%. They should come to us. They should come and join the family, because only the best ideas come out of the brain of that one Mr. DanielxPrado.
Well, don't short yourself. You've come up with great ideas as well. So have our community. They've come up with great ideas. This one I did was, I was racking my brain, Max, because I'm thinking last week was just almost zero volume for us. It was ridiculous. And I'm thinking, well, we've got to do something, but I also don't want to add to the frenzy that people tend to get into when I do any other promotion that adds to the circulating supply. So Max, I'd like to, there goes Daryl Everett saying hello to everybody. How you doing, Daryl? Thanks for being here. Also, Drew Down 87 is here. Ron is here. Who was here first? Drew Down 87 was first. There goes Dave at Worldwide. Senor Rojo comes in third. G-Man to show and Jay the Vitruvio Man rounds out the top five. And right there, sitting courtside, is Scott McLean, one of our top holders. What is it though, Max, that they can look forward to? Because we have these two things going on. These are not promotions, by the way. Yep. Why is it not promotions? Because these are going to go on indefinitely. This is the way it's going to be. That's right. It's going to be like that from now on. And of course, there goes Mrs. Worldwide coming in to say hello as well. So this is an indefinite venture. We're going into this with the way it's going to be. And of course, like I said, people will be copying off of us. They're going to be copying off of you, everybody there that's going to be doing this. Go out, get your link for the Discord, invite people. Go to the Worldwide Token. Not yet, by the way, because it's the 20% has not actually started yet technically. I'm talking about it today, but we should have it implemented and linkable by say Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. But sometime this week, we're going to have this, and you'll be able to take your link from the Worldwide Token, the referral link, and you post it anywhere and wherever you want. And if people click on that link and they end up buying, you're getting 20.5%, Max. Tell them how special this is, because like I said, we're not adding any more to the frenzy of adding to the circulating supply. How on earth is that possible? Without giving details, of course. We don't want to give the copycats the actual road to their success. They have to figure it out themselves. But if you can somehow tell people how this is going to not add to the circulating supply, but also add to their pockets as well. It also is going to be paid for. Their whole thing is going to be, it's a wonderful thing. Go ahead, Max.
Okay, I'll outline it without giving the details on how it's going to go down.
Yes.
So, just logistically speaking, imagine the seamless integration as is now from the website, where you go on the DApp, you click on generate your referral link, and you're already generating your referral link today, right? And you've been doing it for a couple months now. Some of you have already generated those referrals. Some of you already have those referrals made. And moving forward, it's the same exact scenario. You generate your referral link and you share it. The same thing, okay? Now, until today, every time from the tax, 0.5% would, instead of going to the world pool, will be going to a separate wallet, checking whether it's a referred by every 24 hours and paying out that referee, right? Moving forward, it's the exact same thing, but just multiplied by 41x. 41x, 41 times more than was previously. Just imagine the golden opportunity for a lot of people of getting referrals here. You know, it's amazing. But that's just half of it. The other half is even more grandiose, right? As Daniel hinted, not adding more to circulating supply. The thing you would assume with that YMAP and Mr. DanielxPrado and Mrs. Worldwide are paying out from Treasury, right? In fact, we're not. We're paying out from the circulating supply that's already in existence that is not part of any holdings of the protocol. So what can you expect? Well, how much can I give out, Dan? How much can I give out? Give away.
Well, you could tell them that we figured out a way to be able to take this, pay people, but then also at the same time, while doing that, be able to use some money also to then buy back in and burn things like this.
Okay.
But we're not giving away the details, right? Like all the copycats have to figure that out on their own.
Okay. Well, that's correct. So there will be obviously a portion of world which will go to whoever is referred, 20.5% every single time, right? So without giving too much away, that world will have. It's hard not to give anything away, Daniel. But
well, what it is basically we're going to be your people will be paid out in world from the liquidity pool. But once that's done, also that is going to also give us the opportunity to then take BNB and also buy back in from that same liquidity pool to do with those tokens, maybe burn, put into the worldwide pool, or even hold. It takes away from the circulating supply instantly, though, the second we do that, because it doesn't enter into the world. Once I buy it with the wallet that I hold, which is the what do we call that wallet again? the
World Bank.
The World Bank, right? The World Bank does not enter into the circulating supply until it leaves the World Bank. So when I buy this world using BNB, by the way, that's going into the liquidity pool, world will be exiting the liquidity pool, just so that everybody knows, leaving the circulating supply, but that BNB that was used does not leave. I don't sell back into the liquidity pool. So this isn't another opportunity for price to go up on top of the fact that somebody just came in to buy. So does the worldwide token. Me and Max will be able to then take BNB and buy back in, never taking that BNB out. So there's just a double whammy there of how price can go up, price action. Triple whammy if you add the fact that it's actually leaving the circulating supply, making price go up. So there's a triple way for us to be able to make price go up. How are we doing this, Max? I don't even know. You know why? It's because we're freaking genius. That's what it is.
So let me reiterate, right? So perhaps for those of you that didn't understand yet. So once more. So when there's a referred buy, now that Daniel has given out what I can say, so 20.5% will be paid out in world to whoever referred every 24 hours, okay? That amount needs to exit the liquidity. But when you exit something from the liquidity, it takes the equal amount of BNB and world, right? What is going to happen in our case is, yes, BNB will leave and the world will leave that 20% of how much ever the buy was. But that BNB will be, again, rebuy world. Okay? It will rebuy world back right that instant. And will go to the World Bank where Daniel has put. So just more price action all the time with every referred buy. Okay, we're technically speaking, the price is going only one way. There you go. And this is a lot, right? We're talking about a huge amount here. We're talking about 21%, like 20.5%. That's 41 times what is currently in the referral system. That's unheard of. I've never seen anything like that ever.
Yeah, so because what we were talking about is, remember guys, when we started this, we didn't really quite know how this was going to go. You live and learn. We figured it out. And one of the things that I realized was that the referral system was not doing us any good because of the incentive. There wasn't any. I mean, it was at one point 0.25%. Then it went to 0.5%. But that's just not good enough. But knowing now what we could do, I decided let's go up all the way to 20% and give people the opportunity to actually make some real moves here. So how are you going to do this, everybody? Everybody can go and take that link once it's up and running. You'll know in Discord. I'll also make an announcement here when we have it up live. You'll be able to take that link, okay, and you will be able to put it wherever it is that you post anything. And I encourage you to do so, because you never know who's going to click on that link. But even if it's a $150 buy, whatever, $100 buy, $50 buy, $200 buy, whatever it is, if it's all the way, if it's a $10 million buy, you're going to get $200,000, $5,000. I mean, like, that's just the bottom line. Like, just understand what's going on here so that you guys can take advantage of this. This is an unbelievable opportunity. But what else is it going to do? It's a way for us to organically, with ourselves and you guys, be able to get the word out and help us out with this marketing. This is marketing. What it is, everybody. That's basically what this is. And so with what we can offer you, which is obviously this huge, gigantic bonus at 20% for every person that buys from you guys, it also gives you guys the incentive to go out there and do that. And now that you're going to go out and do that, there's going to be all these videos, tweets, and everything else, shorts, reels, TikToks, everything that you could do is going to make all these people put these links out there. And all you got to do is just generate the link once. Once it's there, you can go back and copy it as many times as you need to if you can't find it in your clipboard. But you could just go and it's the same link every single time. Once you generate the link, it's your link connected to your wallet, right? So you have to connect your wallet, then generate the link. Every time you go to the worldwide token to get the link again, when you connect to that same wallet, it'll generate that same link for you again. You copy it, and then you go out and you make videos, you make shorts, you make TikToks, you make reels, you make videos on Facebook. You post it in group chats and wherever it is that you want, so that people can start getting an idea of what's going on, and then they could start getting involved in this like you are, and then you guys can make more money. Price goes up, everybody's happy, and we start to move forward in a much bigger and better way. Right, Max?
Oh, yeah. Reducing circulating supply, increasing price, all organically from buys. Everything the whirlpool just gets from volume, as everybody has experienced over the past months or so. More to claim from the whirlpool, more to claim from the BNB pool for those that have 3,000 plus world. Just everything just goes X amount more, right? That's what we need. We need more volume. So this is really a huge incentive in every matter to create this volume. And like, if you think about it, in anywhere, there is no such referral, nowhere. Like, if you open an account on a centralized exchange and you're first somebody, you can get like $50 or $25 up to a certain amount of volume, but no direct, perpetual, permanent, forever referral. That is unheard of,
And you know what, Max? The other thing that we should stress too is that this is not something that we're doing, like we're giving you. It is going to be automatic that this happens, right? So when it happens, we're not saying, "Oh, there goes the person that buy it," and I go, "Okay, so they get 20%." They get no. It's not like we're making this an automated process so that it happens like that. Now, it doesn't happen where you get the 20% right away, because they're like the mechanics of this is not like exactly that, but it will be by the end of the day, you will have that 20%. So if there's 10 people that come in because of you, by the end of the day, you'll have 20% of whatever those 10 people bought. I mean but it's going to be automatic. So you don't have to wait around and anything. And then when you get the world, you could sell it, do whatever you want. You can hold it, add to your bag, or you could sell it, whatever. Do whatever you want. All right?
Exactly. Just like clockwork, and every single day and moving forward. So there you go. Really easy. The same way you've all done the referral system by until now, just 21x more. On your end, on the front end side, you won't see the difference. You'll just see a lot of price action, a lot more buys, a lot more whale buys, because in fact that BNB is going to be reused, right, to rebuy world again, right, and then be vaporized or other, right. So there you go.
Because we're going to do with the world that we buy back into, everybody, we're not going to just do one thing with it. Like, there's going to be a number of things that I'll be able to do with that. Now I could vaporize it, but hold on, got a call coming in. I gotta ignore that. You guys can hear and see me still, right? It's just a little stuttery right now. It's the phone call. But yeah, so what it means is that I also, by the way, I want to tell everybody too, your favorite influencer or person that you follow, start tagging them and going into their videos and making comments. Like this is a great way for us to really step up our game. And I'm talking about all of you, Drew Down, Senor Rojo, Mrs. Worldwide, Daryl Lepper. Go to your wherever someone posts something, just type up real quick, hey, have you seen the Worldwide token? They're giving away 20% in referral fees. You should contact them, or you should make videos about them. You get 20.5% referral fee for every buy. Like, start telling all of your influencers, your favorite influencers, about the Worldwide token. Put it in their comments, because I look at all my comments. I'm sure that all these other ones do as well. Yeah, Matt looks at his comments. We all look at our comments. So start putting that in the comments of videos that you guys see, in responses that people put for X and Twitter and any other platform, TikTok. Start looking at that and putting this in there so that people can start getting their eyes on it. And then also let people know when you make a video, when you make a tweet. By the way, you can do this too. Go generate your link at the worldwidetoken.com so that you too can pick up 20.5% for every buy that you generate. So this is a great way for us to get the word out.
100%. It's awesome. How does everybody feel about it? Let's see something in the comments. See, Drew Down's active. How do you guys like that? Do you understand the mechanics? Are you understanding the price appreciation which will happen, the amount of world which is going out of circulation and result? Just, have you guys understood, like, what is it that is going to happen? Like, I posted a GIF yesterday, something big's coming, because this is pretty big. So what do you guys think? Daryl says great. I can see.
Yeah.
Nice.
Daryl is into it. We need to get more people to get to catch wind of this, so that, and we've got a lot of people in our community that can make great videos, like Drew Down 87. He makes great videos with the way. Remember the one that he did with what is that, like an avatar of his face, or like it's like a.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was really cool.
I thought those were funny. They look like
funny,
they look just like him. Only it's a cartoon,
Yeah,
I
that was really
understand and
funny.
love it. Yeah, so start making videos, Drew Down, and everybody else, man. You got to make these videos and put these posts out so that we can get more traffic, right? More traffic, more people.
And once that wallet is referred, like, I can't stress this enough. Once whoever connects his wallet and buys in the decentralized exchange world, that's it. Like, it's there forever, in perpetuity, forever. Every time he will buy, or she will buy, you'll get your cut. You'll get your cut. That's the amazing thing here. So there you go.
And it's going to help your price action for your tokens that you hold in your bag.
100%.
So there you go, everybody. But let's move on to Bitcoin. I want to show you guys right now. It is up. If my trading view would. Jeez, man, it just takes sometimes this computer. So we're up now over here, and in Bitcoin now is at what is it, $41,600, I think. It's crazy that this is happening so quickly, but it is something that we've spoken about. I've been telling you guys that this is going to be happening. It is that spot Bitcoin ETF that's going to be coming. A lot of speculation on that. A lot of people are expecting for that to happen, but not enough people, in my opinion, because I think that this should be going even higher, max. But people want to wait. They take their time, whatever their reasons are. But yeah, I mean, what do you think about this Bitcoin and its price action in the past week?
Well, personally, I do think we will have a retracement. There's a lot of resistance at like 32,000. I think that
42.
I think we will before the bull market completely. I believe that we will still see 32,000. Like, I don't after, I might be wrong, but that's my opinion. But yeah, we're definitely on the track, and every day it's pumping a little bit more and a little bit more, right? And Ethereum's picking up as well. We're over 2K now, well over 2K a little bit, I believe. I've checked recently, and no, I think the markets are definitely turning around, and price of world is going up. And with this now, I'm expecting a lot of movement. I hope to pick up on that traction as well. But the markets are getting better, and when that happens, a lot more people are coming into crypto, which is great, which is what we want to see, right? So we want to catch those eyes, and this referral system definitely should work.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's a matter of whether or not you guys out there watching actually take advantage of this. Because if you don't, then it's going to do nothing but fall flat on its face. It's at 41,697 right now. So you said that you expect it to still go back down, which would be all the way down. My goodness, down to here, 32,000. When was the last time we were there? Let's see. I mean, it's got to be a while ago. It was almost there, sometime around, here we go. 32,000 was in October. So not that far ago, but still around October 23rd. That's when we took this first big spike up right here. But yeah, this is I don't know that it'll go down to 32,000, but yeah, of course I expect for it to go down at some point, because I mean, that's just what happens. Like all these things, they don't just keep going up, up, up. They will go up and then come back down. Let me see. Yeah, so this is, but this is where we are right now. Man, if it went down to 32,000, that's like a 25% dump. But that would be gradual, you think, right? Not right away, or do you think that maybe there'd be like a big dump? I don't think that there's going to be that kind of. I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think that we see 32,000 again. I think that if there's anything that we get down to, it's back down here to 39, 37, 38. You know, that around there is where we might go back down to that. I just don't see it. I don't see it at all going back down to 32. But that, I could be wrong. I mean, is it just because of profit taking, or like, is there a reason why you think that way?
Well, usually, from if memory serves me right, like holiday seasons and all this end of year, there was less activity most of the time, and mostly it comes back well for halving. I think before the halving, we're bound to see a retracement at some point, right? After, I might be wrong as well, but this is definitely, you were right, about Bitcoin since August. You definitely, everything's on track. It's still slowly pumping all the way up to 41K now. I mean, it's insane. I hope I think the last sort of catalyst now with CZ out of the way, this now brings in a lot more upside for the future, immediate future and long-term future, right? With Binance being under the reins of somebody else. Hopefully all this is for the best, So I definitely think that we're going to see a lot. It's going to be some crazy 2024. I believe we're going to see all-time highs again real soon.
Well, if we're looking at the monthly candle here, and so what this is 23. So the next time, the last time, let's go back to the last cycle. Okay, so this would be in 19, which is here. Okay, and so when we go to 19 and we look at what happened in the past, you could see that this is not at all what is going to happen. Okay, and this is the reason why I say it's not going to, like with such emphasis, is because Bitcoin does the same thing every single time. It doesn't change. Like we can't argue with it, right? So what it's going to do is this is first of all when it started, the same thing that happened here, right? When did it start? In October. You can see, look where it started. And in 20, it started there. But let's go back to 19. So we go October. This is in 19. It did go down, and then it starts to go back up. But then right afterwards, which is in the next year, So we're looking at 20. This is the months after the halving, right? So if you look at this, and maybe you're right then, because I was looking at this, I thought it was 20 when I was looking at this, but maybe you're right because we have this 19 right here, and then you see in November. I thought that 19 was more bullish than this at the time, but look, you could see that it did go down, Max. You might be right. So in December of 19, it actually went down. Where did it go down to? It went down to 6,977. This is a massive run that it went on. You guys remember this? Went all the way up here to 69,000 in 21. Maybe you're right though, because this is the year before the halving that we're in right now, right?
Yeah. But we're looking good. We're looking much. Pumps are bigger. Everything's bigger. And there's a lot more money coming into play now, with
See, because in the 16, or was it? Yeah, 16. It was still very low there, 16, and then it goes into the 17. This is 2 years before the halving. 3 years before the halving. Right after the 16 halving, it pumps all the way up. Then it's comes back down, travels sort of sideways in a monthly candle. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the reason why I might tend to disagree just because of what's happening right now with these spot ETFs. That's the thing that's going to make this continue to pump. I don't think we see a red candle in the monthly, at least.
Okay.
In the next year, like I don't think we see a red candle in the next 12 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I really don't. I mean, just because we're talking about trillions and trillions of dollars being put into this like never before.
I think the max capitalization at one point was like 2 trillion, was it?
No, I think it was one. It was like over 1 trillion, like 1 point.
Okay, that's what we reached, 1 trillion. Yeah. So if it's in the trillions, then well, it's gonna be insanity, really. And when it was 1 trillion, that's just nothing, really, in terms of the whole world. So. And just the amount of people until today, and I keep on repeating this. I just keep on seeing this, Daniel, and I'm really shocked. And I believe everybody watching us and with us in the community are of the same opinion. The amount of people which are still not in crypto is proportionally huge. Like, it's hard to find people which actually are in crypto and actually. Not even talking about DeFi. I'm just talking about, like, generally speaking, are invested and understand it is tough. Like it is quite substantially much. We're really, I think, still unknown. It's very much difficult access in terms of access and for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
But with these ETFs, it definitely makes it a lot easier. The moment we're on trading on multiple what is it called? There is something like they have in Switzerland, Swiss quotes. We have in Swiss quotes. They have Bitcoin, but can you imagine like this going proportionally bigger when retail investors can get in retail banks and stuff like that? It's just gonna be insane.
Yeah, I mean, well, the reason why is because there's just millions and millions in the United States alone, millions of people that are not in Bitcoin, and it's just simply because they put their money in like in a BlackRock and a Fidelity, and they just let it go, and they just continue. They just contribute. That's it. And Bitcoin is not a part of that, right? So now it's going to be, right, and now they're going to be all that money that was not coming in before is going to be there, and we got here. Right, 69,329, somewhere around there, with no money. Like there was no. This is just us, me and you, me and Senor Rojo. Like this is who was brought it to 69,000.
Yeah.
This didn't have anything to do with all the big boys, right? The big boys is your BlackRock, your Fidelity, Charles Schwab. All those guys are now going to be in this with all the money that they have. that they're going to recommend to their people, say, hey, listen, we really think, because there's a lot of people that say, well, what do you think when they call their financial advisor, right? Well, what do you think? And they're saying nowadays, instead of this being a risk asset in the future, they're saying, Max, that financial advisors and institutional investors will be irresponsible. It will be considered irresponsible of them to not recommend
Cool.
Bitcoin as a
That's
part
pretty
of
cool.
people's portfolio. That's
Yeah.
what they're saying is going to happen in the future. It's not that right now, but it will be irresponsible. So imagine what that means. That means that every single person in the United States and all over the world are going to be recommended by actual professionals that tell people what to do with their money. You need to put your money into Bitcoin. What do you think this is going to do? I told you guys, in 5 years, we're going to be at $1 million. In 10 years, we could possibly be near $10 million in 10 years. And then it's just the sky after that. Forget it. I mean, that's already the sky. We're touching the sky there at $1 million, and we're going to the moon and beyond after that. I mean, 5 years from now, we're going to be at $1 million. We're going to be at 150,000 easily this year, in my opinion. And that's why I say these candles, these are monthlies. They just keep going. They just keep going, right? And if I bring this is 2024, right? Where could we go? Oh my goodness. This is, let's go to 150,000, which is right around here. Can we get there by, let's see, this is October 2024. You think we could see this kind of a chart where this goes all the way up here to 150,000?
3x. I don't think it's not that hard. We've done 70 before. It's just like a 2.1x from there. What is that? If everything, the economy goes well, it's just going to be insanity. To be honest, we're going to see some. I mean, it's just common. It just history repeats itself all the time. We've seen it time and time again. I've seen 3 bull runs. It's always the same.
Especially with Bitcoin, yeah.
Yeah. So the minute your grocery shop cashier lady is getting into Bitcoin, that's when I sell. That's definitely a sign to sell.
Yes, absolutely. When your mom asks you about Bitcoin and and your boss, then you say, "Oh, okay, this is a good time for me to exit, then get back in when it comes back down, because it will come back down." I mean, it's not. I'm not telling you it's going to go up forever. There is going to be times where you see this kind of stuff right here. Obviously, you've seen it already. It's going to repeat itself, especially Bitcoin. That's why I think the only thing that stops me, that gives me some hesitancy, Max, of this not having, like I said, this is not going to be a red candle. This is the reason why right here, because it just does repeat itself all the time. And the last cycle was 19, meaning the last year, like what we're in right now, was in 19. All right, and then the year after was the halving, and then the year after that was the exponential rise, came back down, then continued to go back up, still in 2021 in November. So that's why there might be a red candle here, because of the same thing happening back here, which is, like we said, we can't ignore that. The fact that this thing just continues to do the same thing all the time, like you got to keep that in mind. But because the reason why I say no, it's not going to, is because back here, we did not have what's going to happen over here, which is that ETF, that spot Bitcoin ETF, Max. It was not a part of the equation here. That's the reason why it went down. Here, it's there now. This is all these times. It did not, there was no spot here, there was no spot here. And now right here and beyond, there's going to be all this to talk about and expect. And, I think it goes crazy. I think it goes crazy.
Every time's the same. We're going to wake up and it's going to be, it's going to be 100K or 70K, 80K. I remember those days. That was just, it just, when it just pumps, that's it. It's the beginning of the act. And then it's 18 months of green candles all the way around, starting from the top coins, starting with Bitcoin and Ethereum and going, and then the trick here is to find always the gems, right? So Bitcoin, it will reach 150K. Okay. what is that from now? What is that, like a 4x almost? You could do that with World. A 4x. You could do that with World by next week, technically.
Yeah.
So the Bitcoin is definitely a catalyst for everything else, and we need Bitcoin to go up, for markets to be good, for everything to be good, and general. But yeah, I definitely I would also
Three and
recommend
a half
having
times,
Bitcoin.
by the way, Max. 3.57 times from where we are right now for it to get to 150,000.
Yeah,
And
it's nothing.
if we did that, if we were to look at this right here, which was 19, let's go back to 19 again, right? If we go back from this here is December 19 right here, this candle. It literally did not move in that month. And then we go from there to December 20th of 2020. Where was it here? This was at 7,762. This is 20. It goes up to 28,000. We're talking about the same exact amount of X's here. It goes to 28,000 to what is that? 992. $28,992. So if we go 22,992 divided by, what was that? It's like 7,500. What was that? It's three times. It's 3x. It's a 3x, Max. It just happened in the last one.
Yeah,
it just happened. So like, if this happens, if this repeats or rhymes with it, as they say, and we go from here where we are now, like, which is like at around 42,000, and we go 42,000 times 3, that would take us to 126. And this is 2024 right here, December 2024, this candle right here. It will be up there. It can absolutely get to 126, which is right here, right around there, in this candle right here. This is where it can get to. Can you guys see the pattern moving from where it is now up to where I have it marked? Yes, absolutely. It definitely can. And that means everything is lit on fire, Max, including the worldwide token.
Oh, everything. Like the worst of the worst do a 2x. Like any sort of ICO, any IDO, any IEO, everything 2x's. It's just everything. The whole NFT space hopefully also picks up again. That would be lovely for Vitruvio and for everybody holding NFTs. So yeah, it's just gonna bring a lot of traction and a lot of visibility, and that's what we want to see, right? But yeah, it's gonna be a lovely year. I'm looking forward to it.
Especially 25 is going to be insane. But we have everybody. Shealer Tequila, a new commenter, everybody. How about that? Maybe Shealer is interested in the worldwide token. Do you know about the worldwide token, Shealer Tequila? If you don't, then let us know. We'd love for you to come over. The link is in the description to join our Discord, and also go to the worldwidetoken.com to find out more about what we're doing there, including, Sheila, if you make videos, you can go ahead and make videos and earn 20.5% starting later this week, where we will have a referral system that pays 20.5% for every new buyer that you bring, every new holder that you bring. So take that into consideration. But yeah, this is insane right here, Max. I think that when we get to this point, well, we're already in it now. So you see that Ethereum is going up as well. Whenever this happens, this just brings a lot more people into the mix, and we're going to see things like the worldwide token and others like us start to take. Especially if it's a great project, like the ones that take little tiny steps, like you said, 2-3 times up. When it's a great project, they go up 300 times, 500 times, 100 times, and with what we have here at the worldwide token, I mean, my goodness, we have something like 240,000 in circulation, which is insane. Let's take us to the worldwidetoken.com and see what's going on there. So you guys, if you haven't gone there in a while, maybe this is a nice little revisit for you guys, because I know that you don't go there every single day. But here goes our world that we like to spin around with the with the mouse. It's always nice to do. It's always fun. But this is the worldwide token, everybody. Where you get your referral is down here at the bottom, right? Look how much money people have claimed in USD from the worldwide token, everybody. 43,838, and this is going to go up tremendously in the next year because obviously we're going to still be here doing this. So this is already in just a little over 3 months has gone to, or a little over 4 months has gone to 43,000. Imagine what this is going to be like in the next year. This is the amount of Bitcoin we've given away, $1,005, which I expect for that to go up tremendously as well. So the referral winners, you can see here, okay? This I expect to go up tremendously because of this new incentive, right? We're doing, instead of this is only $58.59 for this wallet holder. They end up getting 41 times more is what they will be getting than this. So let me go to the calculator. Let's say that they did this and it was $59 times 41. This person right here, Max, and everybody that's the leader right now, if we would have implemented this earlier, this person would have $2,419
in referrals.
In referrals. That's right.
Without considering price appreciation, what he claimed from the world pool, what he claimed from the BNB pool, what he's rebased, the whole 9 yards, right? And you mentioned that we gave away over $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. That Bitcoin that we gave away, that price was at the price at the time, right? So I've just done the math. It's over 3,000. And pretty much nobody's selling their Bitcoin, which they've claimed so far from everybody who has been in the chats. So that's over $3,000. You times 0.076 by the $41,500, you got your $3,000 already right there.
Yeah, and this is $87. You can triple or quadruple this too, because Solana since we did this one event, is $87. That is more like $300 and something worth of Solana that's been given away. And again, these are all going to go up. They're small numbers, but they're going to go up exponentially, especially though this referral system though. This right here, if it was since day one, 21%, 20.5% would have equaled $2,419. That is outstanding right there.
Yeah, and now it incentivizes them to use it even more. I've seen people post it in different chats, and those that referred before will you have the same referrals, but every time a new person uses the referral, just connects the wallet and buys World. That's it. You know, it doesn't even have to buy World the same day he's connected his wallet to the DApp. He can buy it in 2 days or in 1 week, right? But I just imagine a lot of people are going to be testing it out. Those influencers will test it out, see what they get. And when they see it happen and they just are like, wow, right? So easy, so automatic, so to make it happen and just so much upside from it, right? I mean, this is unheard of, 20.5% on a token, right? So there you go.
I want to show you guys something though, and Max, to YouTube, because I want you guys to understand how bullish it is for the worldwide token. This is the worldwide tokens chart. This is Bitcoin's chart. Look at that. Don't they look almost exactly the same? I mean, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is Bitcoin's chart. This is the worldwide tokens chart.
It's like we pegged
Bitcoin, worldwide token.
It's like as if we pegged to Bitcoin almost.
It's almost the same. That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, we have nothing to do with Bitcoin, everybody. I'm talking like we're pegged to BNB, but this is what Bitcoin does. So people that get scared off by these types of red candles, guess what? It's happened, right? With Bitcoin. This is the same thing. People sell. It's okay when that happens. It's not the end of the world. We have almost even before, like this is before, like look at ours. Same thing. We've got ups and downs. It takes a big rise and then it comes back down. This isn't even including when we were up here to begin this whole thing, all the way up at 4 something over here, right? But this is what's going on. I mean, we've got we've got a lot to look forward to. And Bitcoin is going to go all the way past 1 million, more than 1 million, and worldwide token will be following it right there. We're almost at 60 cents, almost back to where we first launched, 70 cents.
Yeah, this is going to be a great opportunity right now. I'm just gonna, if I may, Dan, I'll share my screen. I'm gonna show out the World DApp for those of that don't know where to referral link. I'm just gonna showcase it again. A lot have perhaps forget where it is. That's okay. So this is the World DApp, right? We're in the World DApp. In order to access this, you've clicked Wallet Connect, right? So you scroll down, you can see that you can claim your APY, you can claim from the World Pool. If you, in fact, have over 3,000 World, you can claim from the BNB pool, right? For those of you that have over 3,000 World. And remember, the remainder of tokens per week, which is unclaimed, goes to the following week. And right here is this permanent auto referral. And all you need to do is just because your wallet's connected, is generate referral link, and you got your link right there. You copy the link, and you're ready to go. So it's 0.5% for now. The minute this goes to 20.5%, we'll update that on that page and on the DApp, and you'll be able to use the same thing. On the front end, there's nothing else to do. You've connected your wallet. You don't need to have World to access this. All you need is to have a MetaMask wallet. You have a MetaMask wallet which is connected with the DApp. You generate your referral link, and you can get World. You haven't joined us yet? Well, this is your opportunity to join with somebody else buying, right? And profit from it, and be able to test out the claims, test out the rebasing, test out the BNB pool claims. It won't take a while for the price to go crazy. I mean, the amount of automatic buys here is also quite substantial with all these referrals, right? If we calculate it, like Dan, on 10,000, that's $2,000. That's a big pump for us at current prices. $2,000 worth of BNB getting bought back, right? That's quite substantial. So there you go. So a lot of price opportunity, price action to expect from successful referrals. So this is our shot as a community all together to get the word out there. This nobody's done this before. Okay, again, only here. Only with all of you, right? So let's use this opportunity. I'm going to be contacting a lot of people as soon as everything's live. We'll have a Medium article post. We'll use the last stretch of the marketing campaign we have left with the folks back at the company we hired to push that article about this referral, okay? And we're going to be contacting everybody we have been using since the beginning, as well as all new people that I'll be contacting. I invite everybody to contact on your behalf as well. Just take us a couple messages. Somebody will like it, and the word will spread. So this is the shot we've been all waiting for, and this is definitely a lot of things something substantial to look forward to, and immediate, right? Immediate, and not in months, just in a couple days. This is going to be live. There you go.
There you go. And that is a perfect place to leave it right there. Everybody, don't forget to go ahead and copy your link for both the Discord to get more people in. You get chances to win money there. And then, of course, the 20.5% that you will get as a referral for bringing people on as a new buyer, a new holder. Thanks, Max, for being here. I really do appreciate it, brother.
It was nice to see everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. See you soon.
So who was here, everybody? We have got some people to go through. Just got to get my comments back up. It's taking a little longer than usual. Into my computer. You got to know that, right? There we go. Senor Rojo was here. Drew Down 87 was here as well. Keeler Tequila was here. New commenter right there. Wes Will made it. Late, but there he is. Wes Will, thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it. Rock was here. RLK 100 was here. Scott McLean was here. First was Drew Down 87. Dave at Worldwide was second. Senior Rojo was third. D-Man 22 to show, and Jay the Vitruvio Man rounds out the top 5. That's it for this one, guys. Don't forget to come back and leave a comment at the end of the video because it does help a great deal with the algorithm. Okay. Don't forget, get your link, start making some extra passive income on top of what the worldwide token does for you already. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys next time.